Hello, everybody. Um, there are some days I really hate the trucking business, and yesterday was one of them. Um, you follow me on X, you knew what was going on to an extent. Um, I need to tell you a story. Friday morning, it's like 5:30 in the morning. I have a late delivery. Actually, it wasn't 5:30. It was 4:30 in the morning. I was supposed to be up at 5:30. Leave at 6. 4:30 in the morning. Now, I'm going to set the stage here. If you're trucking, you have your truck, you have the sleeper compartment in the back, and you have the air conditioning in the truck. It is definitely hot. Air conditioning in the truck and in the, which runs when the engine's running. But when it's not running, you turn the engine off, and there is an APU, an auxiliary power unit. Sometimes it's run by electric, sometimes it's run by a motor. But it powers the back power systems, the truck, and runs the air conditioner and the heater. That's exclusively in the sleeper compartment. Well, one of the truck I have, it dies out really, really quick. So you don't have the chance to do anything in it. And so I had that. I had the actually was because of power situations at the time. I had the truck actually running that night. And lo and behold, 4:30 in the morning, mean. The hell was that? Never heard the alarm before. Wake up, it's an alarm for no oil in the truck. None. What the hell? Look at pressure, down to 10%. Oh, geez. Engine failure. Must turn off engine. Oh, geez. Kill the engine, turn it off. Put the sleeper on, and then all of a sudden I go in there, I call up my company and the breakdown department and tell them what's going on. They said, well, and I do all the things for it and checking dipsticks and oils, and it was all messed up. And I go outside and when I checked the truck, there's this nice little, you saw it on X, you saw there was a nice little puddle that went 3 parking spaces over. There was a mixture of water from the air conditioner and oil. I'm not sure it was the oil pump. I don't know what it is, the seal, but basically the bottom of the compartment gave out the reservoir, and it just dumped everywhere. Never had a problem with this truck. Not this one. I haven't had any problems with it. Well, so because the power is bad and I can't run the engine anymore, so I run on the power unit. Well, power unit lasts 3 hours with the AC set for 74, which is, some people that be warm. And it turned off after 3 hours. I'm like, because I had to wait 3 hours because my company was like, okay, you can't drive, you can't go make this delivery. You're gonna have to wait till we get a mechanic out there. So I'm sat there wait 3 hours. Then we can't find anybody. We found somebody kind of close. We need you in the truck right now. Passes the stuff. Do this, and this. It retripped the computer. All of a sudden, my pressure went up. Like, we just need you to get a few miles down the road, a little bit closer for him to come get you. You're in his driving radius within, I guess, 50 miles of his shop, or 100-mile radius, whatever it was. Well, I get down the road a little bit ways and actually got a little bit further, and critical engine, how your emergency stop must stop immediately to avoid permanent engine damage. So pulled over, shoulder U.S. highway, because I was in, was it Iuke, Mississippi? My brain's not running right now. Heading towards Muscle Shoals, Alabama, where I was supposed to be heading. So I was on U.S. highway. Dies out. They get a guy. Okay, he's going to come out, and because of what's on there, and this is factory because the truck's new. This is under warranty. We're going to tow you. I'm like, okay, he's waiting on the tow truck. He's got to finish another call. He's going to come get you. When you get towed, we're going to put you in another truck, and you're probably in that other truck until yours gets repaired. All right. No ETA. Okay. So I start knowing the fact I got to switch to another truck, and it's going to be weeks, maybe a month, maybe longer. Because if it's Peterbilt factory work, they are not fast at all. So plus there's couple of factory recalls, remember correctly, regarding the couple of things involving the relays on the truck. So I'm sitting there waiting, and while I'm waiting, I bagged up everything, all my stuff that's in all the compartments, everything else. I bagged everything up, tied them up in bags, had everything ready to go. So that way, soon I got to do switch it over instead of getting in the truck when you're not ready and you have to bag everything and then take it over. No, I already had it bagged, already had it ready, so I could just go. And sat and waited, and a guy, shout out Kim's Towing, Corinth, Mississippi. Kim is actually the owner of the company, is the one who came out and picked me up, and we had one hell of a day. He got out there about 1 o'clock, hooked up, because of the length of the truck. It's my truck with the trailer told me about 37,000 pounds, so it's heavy, and his trucks are super long, commercial tow truck, and 100,000 more gross. I don't know. I don't remember how heavy was his weight. To be honest with you, I'm trying to remember, and I don't. We were not over. I know that much. But we get going, and we're driving, and he's, because of the weight, his truck's having trouble, and we're climbing up, like 4-degree slopes, and he's going about 20 miles an hour because that truck is so damn heavy, and it's fighting him going up the hills. And also we're climbing up this really steep hill coming out of Alabama into Tennessee, and then coolant pressure just drops, and you just see steam everywhere. Like, pull out, main radiator line connecting in from the radiator. Nice 4-inch hole in it. So they got to call up a guy to come out and fix it. Turns out they sent out Loves. I'm not going to out the kid because he's new. He doesn't know what he's doing. They sent a rookie out. Just came out of school that they hired. Didn't know what he was doing. Not his fault. But it got to be really funny later on as we're sitting there. They normally close at like 5, 6 o'clock, or 6, 7 o'clock, or 8 o'clock, wherever it is. He's supposed to close, and he's still working on the truck, and his phone keeps going off with Mom. Because Mom's got to pick him up from work, and she's wondering where the hell he is. So we found out later on, cut a few corners, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the driver was the one who was up there in the engine compartment with him. I'm getting towed, so that's none of my business, but I'm still kind of looking like, can you get going, dude? Anyway, he puts on get a new hose put on, custom made. Cut it to fit because they didn't have one. Yeah, it was one of those moments. Put the clamps on, he put them on. We drive down the road, get about 20 miles, and the clamps weren't put on tight enough, and it split apart, and coolant went everywhere again. So the driver, he said, you know what, I think what's wrong with it, we're going to fix it. So he goes over and fixes it. We're at the bottom of so this is the second, it's failed twice. It failed, so he fixes it. He figures it's the clamps that are wrong. So we fix it. We're at the bottom of I-65 north, going on I-840, heading into Tennessee. And what happens? We're at the bottom of the ramp. And it's a 4-degree, 5-degree slope going up. It's steep. Bottom of the ramp, filled it full of coolant water, right? By the time we got to the top of the ramp, it failed again. By the time we had the first failure, he picked me up at 1 o'clock. Not 1 o'clock, like 11 o'clock-ish. He hooked up to me. We had the first failure, second failure. Now it's the third failure because it was the first pipe busted, his inkling busted, and we're going to. Left. It was now 1:30 in the morning. We had only gone a quarter mile, and it busted again. So we had to wait for a mechanic, 24-hour guy, to come out. He fixed it, and we drove the last 80 miles in for that. So I left out of Mississippi 180 something miles to get to my home terminal. And we didn't get there till 4:30 in the morning. Today. 4:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. Got the truck parked. It all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, what shifted, but all of a sudden it cracked. Like it was just get it parked, drop the trailer. They say, okay, your loaner truck is here. Go and find it. This is even better because he gets all the trucks going. Somebody doesn't like me today. Just did not like. It was just not my day. So 4:30, I had to get the stuff transferred to the other truck. It's been a loaner. It's been serviced. It was maintained. Everything's fine, supposedly. No one actually did any maintenance on it. Somebody just said they did. No proof. Well, I have to laugh at this. So I go to check out the truck. Power doesn't work. Okay. Hit the reset. Fires right up. I slowly drive it over next to my other... Actually, I didn't do that. But there was actually... I'm thinking about later on. But got it over next to my truck. And all of a sudden, in the middle of it, the new truck, the one that's certified. There's a thing called engine derate, where there's such a mechanical failure in the engine where it'll limit you in a certain period of time to driving no faster than 30 to 35 miles per hour. And the truck that I was going to be a loaner, that I'm going to be driving for the next 2 to 3 weeks, comes in and has a derate. So now it's in the shop while my other one's going to the dealership. You have to laugh at this point. So I've been basically going like, so, and now they said, go on there, and everybody said, what's going on? Oh, it's not, they even had a poor day, and I just pulled up, so now you're going to put the engine derate on this one. Like, what? To the point that one of the bosses came in, like, you had a really bad day, and now this, called up one of the, so it was Saturday, they normally don't work, there's only 2 guys there, some other people, I think, came in to work on this truck, because guess what, folks? I technically ended my week and started my 34-hour break at 10:30 in the morning on Friday. So my 34 is up, and they needed me to do a run on Sunday, tomorrow. So off. Technically, I've been off, but time at home will be from, I got the truck, by the time I got it fixed where it was generating, got all my stuff out of the old truck into the new truck, got it cleaned up, did all the paperwork, and parked it so that way the mechanics can fix it. And my wife came, picked me up, took me home. I got home 8 o'clock, 8:30 this morning. And I got to leave the house 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. One after the other, after the other, after the other. Then the second truck. I'm like, okay, who doesn't like me? Just, okay, I pissed somebody off. All right, my bad. I'm sorry. It's my fault. What do I got to do to make it up to you? Because this is ridiculous. And occasionally you have these runs, but this is... You have to laugh at it because it's like... And I was looking at it going like, well, you think you just got all... You haven't had that much bad luck, huh? I think you got all of your bad luck in one day. You had everything that goes wrong. You haven't had much bad luck with trucks, but guess what? You got all of it at once. They decided, you know what? You're building up credit. Let's just dump the whole damn thing on you today. And oh, you think you're having a good day? Let's just have fun with your new truck, too, just to make you even more pissed off. Except I wasn't pissed off about it. I am now laughing because it's becoming comedy gold at this point. It's like, what do I got to do here? So, and by the way, driving the whole time around with the truck, the air conditioning on there wasn't working too well and everything else. And we got cool for a little bit and then not, and outside. And with the derate working, it only was operational for a short period of time, and parked it, and AC wasn't working. Please, just fix this. Please fix it. So, like I said, some days I hate trucking. So I'll let you know how my day's been going, why it's been Crazy. So, more stuff coming. You'll know. Have a good one.